Thanks for clicking. I appreciate that. So today we are going to work on our Badboy Mower. This is a Maverick, 60-inch Maverick, and we're having a problem with one of the brakes, the emergency brake, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. One wheel is working and the other wheel is not working. So what we're going to do is find out why that is and how it works on the Badboy Mower, because all of these zero turns have a little bit of a different system. The Hustler has a linkage that goes. The Badboy has, on this particular model, Badboy has a cable, and the two cables connect to one lever. So let's take a look at the mower and let's see how that cable setup is, and let's see if there's an adjustment or is it the hydro itself. I'm pretty sure it's the adjustment, but let's investigate. Here it is. Like I said, this is I believe it is a 2020 Maverick 60-inch. It's not the HD model. I'm not sure if all that matters, but this particular one has a emergency brake. Wow, sorry about the crazy camera work, guys. The brake on this one is here on your left hand. So boom, for the brake on, brake off. And now I'm gonna try this with holding the camera, but with the brake on, this wheel still spins. So what happens is when we put it on the trailer and we go to move, then when we get to our next destination, the mower has moved. And here's the other one. As you can see, and you can hear it, it's locked. So we have a brake working on this side and we do not have the brake working on this side. As you can see, it's moving. So let's diagnose that and find out what's going on. Okay, so like I said, we have one lever, and as you can see, there's two cables that come to this one mechanism. So you release your brake, it releases the cable on each hydro, and you're ready to go. Pull your brake, and it's supposed to pull these two cables evenly. And I think what's happening is it's not pulling them evenly. So this rear cable is the one that goes to the left side, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of movement. So we have an adjustment here on each cable, and I believe there's another adjustment on the other ends of the cable underneath where the hydros are. So let's take a look at that and see what's going on. Underneath there is an adjustment there, and on this side there's another one. There's an adjustment there. So I'm not sure where we should start. I think what we're gonna do first, I believe, is we're gonna disconnect the cable to the hydro. Ooh, sorry about so close. We're gonna disconnect the cable and see if we can engage the brake fully and make sure that the brake is working on that hydro, because these are like units are all one. The pump, the hydro, and the brake, everything is all in one unit. So let's see if it's working first before we get crazy playing with these cables. So that's what we're gonna do. Disconnected the cables, and now I'm able to put a clamp plier on here and put pressure on this cable, and then I don't know if you can see it, but you can hear it. Now that wheel is locking. So the problem here was just the adjustment, is the arm wasn't pulling the cable far enough and it wasn't setting the other brake. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try it up here. There's an adjustment on this cable, and see if we can get more length out of it when we put it back into this to see if it'll lock. So the problem is confirmed that it's just the cable isn't pulling far enough, and the hydro is fine. Like I said, the wheel is locked. So that's a good sign. So now let's figure out how to get more adjustment out of this cable. I'm gonna zoom in here because it's hard for me to hold the camera down here, but I want you to see. So this is the cable that we're adjusting, because that one goes to that left side. So I don't know why there's an 11/16 nut. That's a pretty big nut on here, but we're gonna loosen this top nut. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to tighten the bottom one. So we'll bring the end of the cable down, which should give us more pull. So that's the plan. So first we're gonna do is loosen this up. Then I'm gonna slide it out, because there's an open, sorry, I'm messing the focus up. There's an open channel there, and then we should be able to get that to move down. So that's the plan. loose. Let's take that off for the time being. All right, now we're gonna have to hook it back up and just see if it's gonna be in the right spot, if we have to go more or less. So let's go with that route and make sure they're in the right position. We're just gonna kind of loosely put it on there, and it's in the off position. So our wheel still spins. Let's put the brake on. All right, that's in the on position, and bingo, the brake is locking. Bring it over here so you can see. So with the brake in the off position, the wheel is free. Of course, the hydro is still engaged, but the wheel is free. And then when we put it in the lock position, you can tell right away that it's locked. You can hear it too. So that was the problem, was the cable was just needed a little bit of an adjustment, and that's how it works on the Bad Boy. So let's go ahead and tighten that back up. You can't over tighten this because then it won't spin freely. Okay, double check both wheels. Good. Those are good. And now we're gonna just tighten this top one up and make sure it's good. Make sure it's good. Okay. Off. Free. Now obviously we're gonna have to start this up and make sure that it's free and that it's working. All right, let's make sure we're good. Good to me. All right, folks, so that's it. That was a pretty easy fix on the Bad Boy. Like I said, it uses a cable system for the brakes, and nothing major there, just a small adjustment. So if you're having that problem on a Bad Boy or any other similar mower that has the cable system, that's pretty much how it's gonna work. You know, they're all kind of similar. Like I said, the Hustler uses linkages on theirs, and it's the same situation though, because the hydros are pretty similar on all of these machines, and that's how it would work. So just number one would be to disconnect whichever brake is or isn't locking, and make sure that you can manually put it into the position where it does lock, so you know it's not the hydro itself, it's just a cable situation. And then go ahead and find the right adjustment on there, and you're good to go. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We do these videos to hopefully help people out, because we have so many situations and things break all the time. And whether you're a homeowner or a commercial landscape person, there's always some kind of problem. So I hope this helped you. Peace. Take care, guys.